The annual Carter family reunion had always been filled with fake smiles, forced hugs, and whispered judgments. This year was no different. Emily Carter arrived carrying homemade desserts, thoughtful gifts, and the same trust she had given her family her entire life. She believed blood was stronger than money, until the day her own relatives proved otherwise. After the celebration ended, Emily returned home exhausted but happy. As she placed her purse on the table, her phone buzzed with a banking notification. She smiled at first, expecting a routine alert. Instead, her heart nearly stopped. Every dollar in her savings account was gone. More than $280,000 had disappeared within minutes. Her hands trembled as she stared at the screen. That money wasn't just savings. It represented years of overtime, sacrifices, missed vacations, and the dream of opening her own business. She rushed back to her sister's house, desperate for answers. The family was still gathered in the living room. When Emily demanded to know what had happened, silence filled the room. Then her brother-in-law, Jason, leaned back on the couch with a smug grin. "We needed it more than you." The room erupted with cruel laughter. Emily looked toward her sister, hoping for denial, regret, anything. Instead, her sister calmly replied, "Family helps family. You should be proud you could support us." Emily felt something inside her break. She realized the reunion had never been about love. While she had been serving food and taking family photos, someone had secretly used the banking information she had stored in her handbag. Her own relatives had carefully planned everything. Humiliated, betrayed, and shaking with rage, Emily slowly picked up her purse. She looked every one of them in the eyes and quietly said, "Then you won't mind what's coming next." They laughed even harder. Jason mocked her. "What are you going to do? Cry? Call the police? No one will believe you." Emily simply smiled. What none of them knew was that Emily had anticipated something like this months earlier. After noticing strange questions about her finances during previous gatherings, she had hired a cybersecurity expert and quietly activated security measures. On every account she owned, every login, every transfer, every device, every location had been automatically recorded. Even more devastating for them, the stolen money had been moved into a monitored account designed to flag fraudulent activity. The transaction had already triggered an automatic investigation. Just as Jason raised his glass to celebrate, a deafening knock echoed through the house. The front door burst. Open. Federal financial investigators entered alongside. Local police officers carrying search warrants. The laughter vanished instantly. Jason's face turned white. Emily calmly handed investigators a folder containing transaction records, surveillance screenshots, GPS device logs, hidden camera footage from her purse, and months of collected evidence proving the theft had been carefully planned by several family members. The investigators didn't ask many questions. They already had everything. One by one, Emily's relatives were escorted outside in handcuffs while shocked neighbors watched from their front yards. Her sister screamed that Emily had destroyed the family. Emily answered quietly, "No. Your greed destroyed it. I only revealed the truth." Weeks later, every stolen dollar was returned with interest. The court ordered additional financial compensation for emotional damages and identity theft. Jason received years in prison, while the others faced heavy fines and permanent criminal records. Emily finally opened the business she had dreamed about for years. Ironically, the grand opening took place on the exact date the family reunion would have been held. This time, hundreds of loyal customers filled the building instead of greedy relatives. Standing at the entrance, Emily smiled as reporters asked how she found the strength to fight back. She replied, "Betrayal can steal your money, but only you decide whether it steals your future." The people who believed they had taken everything from her ended up losing their freedom, their reputation, and each other. Emily lost a family, but she gained justice, and in the end, revenge wasn't built on anger. It was built on the truth they never expected to survive.